from Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and today's starting pitcher, Alex Wood.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ha-Sung Kim stands in now and watches strike 1. Kim started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering misses the mark. Chris, let's not forget that Tatis was the cover guy. MLB The Show 2021. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, they do.
There's a strike. And that one sliced foul. Tatis waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And now the lefty. That one ripped. Yastrzemski going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're midway in inning number 1. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Oh, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Here comes the pitch. This to center field. Grisham hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Gabe Kapler's lineup for the San Francisco Giants. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Campusano settles under this one, puts the squeeze on it, 2 away down. And now Jack Peterson. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
And ball 1. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Thairo Estrada to the plate. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Giants off to a good start. It's a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the National League Division Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Manny Machado. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Line drive. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now move to first, and he's back standing. The 0-1. This one smoked out to left. And there's one away. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Slapped foul. And a pitch. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Trent Grisham stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there. 2-1 now. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. That one off the mark, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And it gets by him.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Matt Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Francisco, now Brandon Crawford. Lugo back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That's to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe. Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all. That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Bailey off of first with 2 away. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's already homered here in this one. Next pitch is popped up. Bogarts under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Campusano getting the start at catcher, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And another ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. And one away in the top of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Went down on strikes his first time through. Strike one. Kim goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of South Korea. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. There's a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Soto can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Here's Manny Machado now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Lugo back to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that eats him up.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Jock Peterson. And first offering is fouled off. Flores gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up the middle. What a stop. Glove flip to second. On to Cooper, and it's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And that's a fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Michael Conforto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. A little bit low. Called strike right there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. So the Giants leave one, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
Line drive, speared at first. Wade steps on the bag, one up, one down. Next for the Padres, Garrett Cooper. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that's off the second base bag. Close play, but in there. One down. Trent Grisham digs in now. First pitch just misses. And that's in for a strike. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. Cooper, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. High in the air, out to right. Conforto settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Padres leave one, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Left in the air, left field. Soto makes the play, and there's one away.
Up next,
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 2. In the air, foul off first. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking for the K. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. The pitch. In the air, left field, Yastrzemski on his way over. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ha-Seong Kim, the next to hit. Swing and a base hit. Oh, the throw is wild.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
That's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, and here is Mike Yastrzemski. And a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And Jock Peterson stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, right side. Over to Cooper, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Wood back to work. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, Helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just off the inside edge.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Struck him out looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one drifts inside. The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Francisco, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Thairo Estrada. And here it comes. Here's a high chopper. Over to Cooper. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And that one hit to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. And the 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
In the dirt, Campusano down to first with it. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. Here's Brandon Crawford. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Squirts away a little bit. Campusano gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. One left for San Francisco. They're up 2-0. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Garrett Cooper. There's the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Flores on to first. That takes care of Grisham.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike one. Pickoff throw. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Cooper, the runner at second with one away. Next offering way off the plate. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. In there, sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now, Luis Campusano. First offering, misses the mark. And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Check on the runner. The 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. On the mound now, Luis Garcia. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Soto moving back for it. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wade stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Wilmer Flores. And first offering is fouled off. Yastrzemski, the runner at first with 2 gone. And fouled off. Got him swinging. So the Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Juan Soto. New arm for the Giants, Logan Webb.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Could be extra bases. Soto round second, heads for third. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Check swing, went around. 1-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Webb should have this one. That's out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Webb checks over to first, and he's back. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground right side. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So coming into the game now on defense, Jose Azocar. He'll be out in left field. Robert Suarez on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And he deals. Peterson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. He swings and fouls one off. And that one almost got him. Pitch is in for a strike. 2-2 now. In the dirt. Gets to it. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So up next, Thairo Estrada. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And first offering is fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the 0-1. That one hit to right. Tatis after it. Snags it for the 2nd out. At the plate, Michael Conforto. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The tying run at the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Carpenter has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Conforto settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. In there for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
In the dirt. Fires over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants 2. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
The pitch. One-run game, bottom 9. Smoked on the ground to second. Kim with the throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Fitzgerald at the plate now. That's ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, even it up at 1-1.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.